Yo, what's good, my people? So, we've been waiting about a week for these parts, and they finally done came. Let's see what we got going on here, yo. You already know, trying to record and open boxes and shit at the same time. Y'all know it's hard, but we gon' what we got going on in here. See if they got the boys right. Drag special, baby. See what they got up in this box. God damn it. Alright. Alright, so we got the bracket for the regulated rectifier. Got a couple zip ties, some screws, some washers. Everything already got Loctite on it, like some clamps, like for a hose. I don't think we're gonna need that because I didn't have to remove those hoses. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Let's see, we got the regulator. Let's regulate that. Trying to get old Goliath back on the road, god damn it. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Man, this shit hard, cuz trying to record, take shit out of the package. See what we got going on here. Okay, yeah, look at that there. High output regulator rectifier, and I'm guessing these tabs gonna come up off of there, which they are. Alright, those little tabs gonna come off once we get to doing the install. But we need to see the money making machine. Yes, oh, look at that there, baby. Hey. We got action. Yeah, we got action, guys. Check your boy out. We got some action. Let's see if we can get this one open. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that there. Smell good to me. Look good. And let's just see about getting this boy installed, people. Yeah. Check on the install, cause man, I've been around here waiting on these damn parts for the longest, cuz it's up crazy. So yeah. Let me see, I'm about to find somewhere to prompt y'all up on. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we're back. This is where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Got everything over there. Got the new regulator there. Got the other kits and parts and pieces and things over there. So, give me some gloves and I'll be right back. Alright. So, it's time to put her back together in reverse. Like I said, I'm gonna try to post this boy up somewhere. I can still get a little bit of his footage. See if y'all can, you know, see what I'm seeing. So, yeah, y'all might be able to see what I'm seeing. But for the meantime, tween time, I'm gonna just walk with one hand for now. See how far that gets me, alright? Yeah, I'm gonna try working with one hand and see how far that gets me. So, that being said, And we got to go back in that way. But before we can do that, we gotta run that line through there. That little back hole back there. Y'all see that back there? Get it up to focus a little bit. Gotta get this line through there. So, like I said, I'm working by myself today. Look, cuz at work. So I'm gonna do the best I can with what I get. So, I'll be right back. Alright, we got it started. So, as y'all can see, I got the, just in case you can't see, got the line pulled through. See if we gonna focus a little bit, but I gotta get it pulled all the way through until I get them indents all the way through there so that it doesn't leak that oil once I get to filling it back up. I'll be right back. So as we were, here is the rotor. Looking good. Yeah, got the young rotor. Open him all up. Take him out. Yeah. Black rotor this time. But now we gotta get the hardware because we gotta take this hat off, cuz. Get a little warm. Get a little warm around here. Alright, so with that being said, can I touch it all up for a second? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Straight boat in, get in, baby. Let me in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 should have been 4. Okay. So got those 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up out of the stator. All right. So we got to line that stator back up in there with the holes, which are right there. So let me see what we got. If we can get this on aligned. Alright, we got one here. Alright. And we got a second one. See if that line's on up. Alright. That feel pretty good. Don't feel like it's cross-threading or nothing. So that's pretty alright. So I'm gonna line these 4 up and I get back. Alright, so we got them lined up. These screws here are 5/32. 5/32 hex head. Gonna put that on there, see? Just wanna spin it a little bit to see that it ain't cross thread or nothing. Felt pretty good. Alright, we got the ratchet. Pop him on. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I would be using some power, but I let somebody use my drill. That family used my drill. So right now we just gotta ratchet us on back on there. Now, when it comes to this type of stuff here, I got my manual for the torque.
Man, by this time, your boy was hot.
We just gonna
then all outside, but
tighten
it was all
everything
good.
up to the one at a time, and I'm gonna treat it just like if it was a skip every other one. So I'm gonna go. That was 1. That's 2. I'm gonna skip over to 3. I'm gonna Tighten him on up. So I'm just giving y'all an idea on what I got going on. So I'm gonna do 1, 3, then I'm gonna do 2 and 4. And I'm gonna repeat that. And I ain't gonna put a lot of torque. I'm gonna check my manual, see what type of torquing we talking about on these. Probably number between 8 inch-pounds or something like that. I don't think it's foot-pounds on nothing like this small. But I'll get back to y'all shortly. Alright, so for my torques on those 4, it's from 40 to 50 torque pounds. So we'll probably hit it with 47, 48 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. So make sure you remember that, guys. This isn't foots. Don't require a lot of torque. These are inch-pounds on those 4 bolts that I just installed. Let me get those torques. I got my torque wrench. Finger ready to set it to like 48 inch-pounds. Maybe even 49, give or take. But I'm going to go 48 and see what that feels like. I get back. Inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. The small one is inch-pounds. The big boy over there is foot-pounds. So let's see what them 4 do. I'll be back. All right, so I had to go and get the adapter to put on the front of my torque wrench. And then let's see, let's add a extension. And then we're gonna put that on there. So I'm probably gonna take it to the full 50, and I'll get right back. So 50 inch-pounds, guys, is not tight at all. So, but that's what it requires, and I ain't gonna overdo it. I'm gonna just show y'all what we got. So you just put it on in there and you turn it till you hear your click. Torque is clicking. So we're gonna give it 50. She say 50, we're gonna give it 50. All right, we done with that. Next, I believe goes back on is the wheel there. We're gonna put that on back in there next, and then I'll get back to y'all on the next parts. Yo, what's up, gang? So I ran into an issue. The stator wouldn't go back a little past this little indentation here, so I wound up having to remove the whole clutch basket. With the removal of the clutch basket, it is this nut here, which is a 32 mil, and then after you take that nut off, this piece here comes from in the front. Let you get a better look at it. That comes out. So then once that slides out, there's a push ring that you have to pull out. The second one. And then there's the first one, and he's a little small guy right there. So I had to take that out and take the chain and set it all over here to this side. So ran into a little bit of a dilemma, but you know, we was able to get through it, got it off. Didn't have to remove the clutches out of the basket. Was able to remove the whole assembly back and put it with that now. So now that is off. The flywheel is now on. So now it's time to keep on going. I put the chain back on this side. Then I put my foot peg back on and primary, but I'll keep y'all updated as we're moving. So this is where we at right now. All right, so got the chain back on with the clutch basket. Don't forget that this bolt in here, I'm in here spinning it to the right, but it's lefty tighty on this bolt here. Not righty tighty, lefty tighty. So remember, put that bolt back in, spin it to the left, get you going right there. Once we get this part started, I'll get back at you. I'm gonna finish tightening this up a little bit, and then we're gonna start reinstalling that shaft and the compensator and everything that goes up in there. I'll holler back. Alright, your boy back. So I done put the compensator, that wheel on. Got that boy torqued to 150 foot-pounds. Put that back together. Put that little ring back up in there. And just to make sure that it's seating properly, I get one of my little needle noses and just like spin it a little bit to make sure it's sitting right. Let me find a straight one. So just make sure it's spinning, so it's sitting in its right seat. I'll get back to y'all in a second. Peace. All right, guys, we running out of stuff now. So on to the next set. Tension the chain. I have it zip tied. These 4 bolts goes to the voltage regulator. It's a lot hot out here. I know how your boy look a little sweaty, but it's all good in the hood, baby. You know, one thing about the DIYs, doing it yourself, trying to make sure everything is cool and copacetic. I'll get back to y'all in a minute. Let me get this back on and I'll give y'all an update. It goes back up under here. Once I lift that chain up and put that tensioner back on there, it goes into bolt 1 and bolt 2. I'll get back to y'all in a minute. Woo! Woo! So, everything is torqued back down. Compensator, nut, torque, that's back on. Got the tensioner chain on. Now I gotta put that, get the gasket, put that front cover back on. Then move around to the front part up here, put my pegs back on, my stuff right here, my floorboards. Put my shifters back on. And then I gotta put the new regulator, voltage regulator. That's the new one. That's the old one. Gotta put the new one back on. Yeah, your boy been out here in it. We finna get it though. I'll get back up to date with y'all once I let's see what I'm finna do next. Start putting up some of these tools, and then I'm gonna throw down and start putting on the voltage regulator. Catch y'all in a minute. Man, what's happening, everybody? So, I was able to get that boy back together last night. So, new day. To clean him up a little bit, but just to let y'all see what we get. Fire that on up. Let y'all see. See that? Over there. Back where they need to be. I'm 14-2. Oh yeah, she back in it, baby. We back down like SmackDown. My boy is back home and popping.